サチノフ博士。まあとりあえず行くしかない。ショット。なんでこの危ないとこに入り口作ってんだよ。じゃあ誰もいないぞ。何これウェルカムドリンクならぬウェルカム司祭。おや、東大種の日記。東大森。
When they told me that my lighthouse was gonna be ripped out of the ground and brought from Sakhalin to Kazakhstan by the robots, well, I figured they were drunk. But nope. It's thousands of kilometers away from the ocean now. Like a museum exhibit. And I'm here too. Like another exhibit. Now sure, I got a raise. Sure, I barely have to do any work. The machines do everything. Lighthouse and I are just a confirmation that humanity can do whatever it wants. But what the fuck are they guarding with all those flying guns everywhere? Huh?
どういうことよくわかんなくてもいいや。下ですかい？上が気になるぜ。下へ行けと言われたら上に行きたくなるもんだ。なんじゃこりゃ。ぐちゃぐちゃでわかんねえ。子供が書いたのか。いっぱいあるぞ。ここで生活してたのかな、ラリサ。上に行ける。まだ行ける。あ、なんもない。血がついてる。何かありますか？あります。かつっても資材だけだろうけど。よし、じゃあ降りるか。みんなの目が回るだろうが、そんなことは知ったこっちゃねえぜ。俺が回る。何これ？
What do we have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspect that this room has a specific function.
座って急に固定されるとか、でもそんな仕掛けなさそうだな。カーテン開いて光をね、でっけえ豆電球入ってるとかない？荒地の魔女みたいになっちゃうよ俺。うわ、すげえ、そんな機能が。たかが東大に。うわ、めっちゃ落ちる。伸ばし気味の攻撃がすごい。お、すげえ、水中基地。あれ？でもこれなんかどっかで見たの？ハッキング主はラリサだったの？ネプチューンね。そう。なんかどっかで言ってたの？
I wouldn't mind spending some time there myself, but I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelomey. How will you explain this delay?
確かに長くなりそうだぞ。
Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her.
チャールズはサチノフ博士に信用するなとか言う割にはそういうの心配すんだね。遅れの説明みたいな。うわ、またもん的にこれやだ。あれ思い出すわ。フリーフォールみたいな。出たな貴様。
What are we doing here?
何の用だ？
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use
俺は警
Collective?
戒してるぞ。
What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about
人間
controlling
もだよ、それ。
robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for yourself.
質問がしたい。
I've got questions.
この場所は
Where are we?
This is the Academy of Consequences, the facility's memory, analytics center, and primary archive. The activities of all the other complexes are studied here in order to draw conclusions and generate probability matrices.
Get to the point.
The Academy has a number of interesting departments. For example, there's the Radio of the Future. By mathematically combining shortwave and quantum echoes, we can predict the music people will be listening to 50 or even 80 years into the future. But there's another very special department here called Polymerized Subject Behavioral Psychology. They're supposed to be volunteers, but...
どうやってドロファーをやり過ごしたんだ？ドロファーって何？
How'd you get in here? Why didn't the Drofus stop you?
なんだド
I
ロファー
work
って。
here. Well, I used to. Only Sechenov can revoke my
あ、こ
access.
この人だったんだね。
And
なん
he's
か
got his hands full
残像
right
まとって
now.
ない君。
And I'm no threat to him.
Get to the point. And no more grenades or other bullshit. Any funny business at all and I'll kill you.
人一人死んだんだぞ。
Sure, fine. Come on, I won't waste your time.
まあクズ野郎だったけど。
Okay, lead on.
P3 も全然困ってないしな。どっちかというとグレネードを投げ込まれて、お、何それ？敬礼で開くのすごい。何？なんか君ティモンディに似てるね。あ、いや言っていいの？はい。
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
あ？おー、なんか映画で見たこういうの。
Fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. The volunteers who laid the foundation for collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it
人
limbo.
間なのに命令すれば動くんだ。
And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Whatever. Line them up.
Oh. おお、みんな。
Keep
うわ、
going.
怖え。
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use
Just
it.
him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. God damn you, jump!
おお、みんな飛んでる。三者三様だけど。みんなそれぞれ違うジャンプだ。ジャンプじゃないって言うな。
Insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy.
Yeah.
That's what collective is all about.
侵略どころじゃなかった。
The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn
みんな
everyone into
傀
a
儡と
bunch
化
of
すわけ。
idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behavior, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way. And now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
P3?
The boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
月曜日
All this is really hard to swallow. But I'll help you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov.
After what you just showed me?
そうね。操れるってのを見ちゃったしな。
I want to hear what he's got to say.
何？誰？私の中に語りかけるこの声は。スレザ。うわ、なんだ。わあ、何？目の前がチカチカしてます。
What?
もうパーティー始まりそう。
What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw.
なぜ助けた？
Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
ここで働いていたならなぜ止めなかったその時。
If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire
ソ
Soviet
連のた
Union.
め。
But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and you know the rest.
Fine, moving on.
まあ、ビクトルは何？なんだ？リンボ？
Hey,
なんだこれ？
Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
大丈夫大丈夫。ちょっとパーティーが始まるだけだし。痛みはない記憶も残らん。なんだこれ？博士ですか？
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
無事。もう俺が無事じゃないけどね。
Fine.
俺の体もぐちゃぐちゃにされてんじゃないの？なあ、ペトロフの件だが。
Listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently? Will you now tell
ま
me
あ
that
俺
you're
が直
sorry?
接手下したわけじゃないんだけ
What?
ど。それでも謝ろう。
I am sorry.
Well, I'm not. I should be, but Victor, no other outcome was possible. It wasn't even quite him at that point. I don't want to talk about it.
この場所落ち着かねえな。もう落ち着
I
く
just
方が
don't
おか
feel
しいけど
comfortable
な。
around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet
やべえ
Union.
な、それは。
And later
俺
the
どうなっちゃう
whole
の？
world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
でも俺が右腕として扱われるなら大丈夫かな。
Free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their
まあ
choice.
志願者。
It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster.
Affirmative. That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very
たっぷり
well.
おしゃべり
Enjoy
した
the
ばっかり
view.
だ。P3 は正義の心はあるっぽいんだけど、でもサチの方を信じたいのかな。まだその心があるのか。まあ、志願してここに来たやつはまあいいとは言わないけど、100歩譲っていいとして全世界の人が断りもなくそうああいう風にされるんだったらちょっと止めないといけないよな。あいたちょっと待ってよ。もういっぱいあるじゃん。ちょっとラリサ、お前こんな大事なもの漁らなかったのかお前は。もったいない。もうもったいない精神がないわ。ソ連には身につけてほしいね。もう私がもらっていきます。よし、うん、いいだろう。なんかログがあるんですが、ちょっと見ていい？あ、でも削除されてる。長距離マイクの録音複製。何これ？シュトックハウゼンの様子を受け、サチノフとペトロフの会話の録音をメッセージに添付した。なんか再生できないんだよな、この手の音声ファイル。あ、きゃ。
Comrade Sechenov, Collective's control interface has to be reconfigured
字幕出
so
ねえ
it
じゃ
can
ん。
only control robots.
じゃあわかんねえだよ。
I won't allow this device to be used to control human minds.
Victor, we're men of science. There's no room at the facility for emotions or politics. Follow your order.
Listen, Comrade Sechenov, I don't have a problem with a certain wise intellect setting the course for all mankind. What I do have a problem with is who you see in the role of demiurge.
So this is about personal relations.
Whoever told you you were the worthiest of the worthy, huh? Who put you in charge?
ちょっと待って。
Comrade Sechenov, collect.
ダメだ、字幕が出ねえ。すいません、無理です。字幕がないと何もわからない。わあ、またチカチカしてきた。耐えるのよ。
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes?
あ、見える見える。
Does your perception of the world change?
カラフルな斑点見えるよ。
Exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be
Limbo?
stopped. How did you interrupt
さっ
it?
き言ってたやつ。
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling
情
out
報の世
to
界
me.
みたいな。
A big teardrop-shaped one.
波が、
Right there,
涙型
straight
っぽい
above
もん。
us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
え
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side
マジで
effect of the
あのポリ
surgery
マー
you
俺にしか見えてない
underwent.
の
The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What
移植
implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voshod polymer extension is clearly receiving an
だからその
unidentified
ボス砲
stream
と
of
拡張
external
ポリマーって
data.
のは。
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. It doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Voshod polymer extension?
The Voshod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and
Huh?
myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri?
Huh?
Who are you?
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain.
どういうこと一緒に開発した
Charles, why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
何ちょわかんない。何がどうなってんのチャールズは何者ただのグローブ AI じゃない。
State your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
Fine, I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Cheriton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
ザカロル。チャカリンって言うんだか。ごめんなさい。途切れましたね、動画が。まあでも、一応止めたんで、そんな進んでないはず。続行して。
There.
チャールズ、どうしたんだ
Nothing?
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Cheriton
ザカロ
Zaharov.
フ教授
That was short. So how could he be
どういうこ
Zaharov?
と
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module, the one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
人間だった
On
の実は
himself. Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
チャールズがザカロフだといつ分かった
So when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now, when he went offline, I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
意識をグローブに蓄積していたああよくわかんない。チャールズはもう人間ではなくて機械なのかグローブになってるって
So
こと
Charles isn't a person anymore. Just a device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
おい俺の友達を笑うな
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
デッドと今はないわ。冷めすぎだろ。やけに落ち着いてんのお前。
How can you talk about this so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
まあそれは人それぞれだからいいけど。で、どう入んの？
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the academy, and Zaharov.
お、じゃあ、グローブがあるから俺、いけんじゃない？
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zaharov, so we got lucky. And now we can learn everything about you. Let's go.
俺についてね。
Welcome, Chariton Zaharov.
本
What is
当
the
だ。
subject of your
サカロ
query
フになってる。
today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
分12件もある。
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
適当に選んで。
Pick any entry, Major. Time's running out.
選ぼうとしてるだ
There
ろ
are
今。
lots of entries. Pick
何？
one.
何を？どこで選ぶの？ラリアに録音渡す？ラリサ？何？どういうこと？何？なんだよ。これは？あ、なんかすごい漁れるので、あさりタイム。ラリサ、しばし待て。うん、漁った。で、これ何？至るところにこれあんだけど。縁起のいい時系列。近い将来以下の革新的進歩が発生することが見込まれる。確率が書いてある。1975年にもう初の宇宙ホテルと宇宙観光が69%もあったんだ。今から考えるとまあ全然ありえないけどね。俺が生きてる間にも無理なんじゃないかな。あ、不吉なことも書いてある。産業の崩壊。なんかとんでもないこと言ってんな。極端な弾圧の発生。保存された会話51。バビロフだ。S バビロフ。宛先がわかんない。ヘムロックは、ヘムロックって何？植物、なんだろう。なんかアンナの体内でヘムロックというのを飼っているらしいな。死ぬ覚悟はあるか？なら君がぴったりだ。なんかめっちゃあるじゃん。わかんない。ほとんどが見る価値ないように見えるんだけど。劇場を好き勝手させてたのはソビエト市民と施設の従業員でもモラルを失うことがあるのか試したい。その実験のためだったの。他この出版物は関係なさそうだな。これすごい量あるよ、このデータログっていうか最後の手紙。ズボボディン名前面白い。人の名前面白いとか言ったらちょっと失礼だけど、なんだこれ。30年ほど前の自分に手紙をくれることができるの？すげえな。データ削除、何これ。
After the incident, plutonium's brain was no longer suitable for a spark polymer
ス
extension.
パークポリマー。
So I designed a similar polymer-based brain function extension for him
脳
called
機能拡張器。
Loskod. Chariton, may he rest in peace, would be
チャリトンっ
pleased
て
to
の
hear
は
that his
俺の
designs
左腕の
had
やつ
not
だ
been
ね。
wasted.
なんか重要そう。評価。彼は妻やブルガリアでの一件を含めご指摘のデータについて一切の記憶を失っています。彼ってこれ P3 かな？プルトニウム。アルゲンタム単位としては出動可能な状態。 彼らは焦げカスになって帰還してしまった従業員が。ここから焦げカス出てきたの？調整の重要局面で従業員が焦げカスになってしまったから、そこから取ったの？なんかすごい重たい話から決め台詞取ったんだな。プルトニウムの精神と感情の両面から切り離せないものとなってしまいました。選んだというよりはなんか脳に染みついちゃったみたいな感じかな。強制することも可能だったんだ。なるほどね。いや、読んでく必要ありそうだな。長くなりますが。で、これだ。保存された会話。ザカロフからサチノフ。デミトリ。新しい体などいらん。お前が言うように気取ってるからではない。無意味だから。サチノフは、今の体が良かったのか？この姿の方がより実用的で有益。エカテリーナの人形がついてる。ザカロフに。なんだエカテリーナの人形って。あんまりなんかサチノフとザカロフは仲良くなかったのか。読まない。保存された会話っていうのが重要そうな気がするんだけど。サチノフとペトロフ。試作品のバレリーナを2体用意してくれ。ニューラルネットから切断し AI モジュールを削除するように。制御システムのないまっさらな状態のロボットが2体必要。それがサチノフ博士の助手っていうかお気に入りの人形2体あれでしょ？元バレリーナだったんだな。どれであんな体してんのわけだ。関係ない気がするんだよな。会話これだよこれ。残念ながらポリマーを元にしたオリジナルポリマーを元にしたクローンはできてない。ザカロフがリンボと称した状態で永久的に陥ってしまいました。そのリンボに行ったのは失敗だったのかな、サチノフにとっては。よくわかんないな。あ、音声ファイルだ。
Nechayev has emerged from his year in rehab a new man with new habits and behaviors. For example, he's become fond of a certain euphemism. Crispy critters. It all started after one of the medics described him and Blesna as crispy critters during his recovery. He was still in a coma at the time. He suddenly leaped out of bed and nearly strangled the medic to death. The staff subdued him by shouting, "We're under fire." After which plutonium ducked for cover.
焦げかすって自分から出た言葉じゃなかったんだ。
Ever since then,
その医者が言った言葉だったんだ。
part of his vocabulary. Could it be an example of psychological imprinting?
サチノフ。会話そうな女性はリンボの中にいる間は無敵の戦闘員となる。なるほど。で、ちょっとね、これ拾える？拾える。バビーナ、何これ。で、これね、保存された会話10。装着式のモジュールに埋め込む。サチノフをなんかしようとしてたの、ザカロガ博士は。やっぱちょっとなんか喧嘩してたななんかあんま良くないのかな、サチノフとザカロフは。で、これ保存された会話51。プルトニウムはアルゲンタムから除名し、私の管理下に置く。彼の奇妙な言葉に関して新たな人格の一要素となるため対処は必要ない。必要な手術を行い、モジュールを装着し、病室で監視するように。デメリットをメリットに変えることはいつでもできる。プルトニウムってなんかたびたび出てきてんな。アルゲンタムってなんだなんかもうなんか専用の言葉が多すぎてわからないな。
I only need one for now.
はい。じゃあ最後だな、これ。で、データ削除、これ。 なんかあんじゃない？
As a young man, Plutonium, now P3, was confident and funny, which played a key role in his assignment to Argentum. He was a promising operative, but lagged behind many other candidates in a number of ways. However, the positive influence and infectious good humor he imparted to his fellow servicemen, especially in comparison to the more morose Commander Kuznetsov, served as a compelling reason to recruit him. Because of this, the emergence of a more intimate relationship between him and Agent Blesna was only a matter of time.
ザカロフ事件の保存された経緯。お前がしてもない人類特別好きではないが理由はそれではないディミトリ。またディミトリとザカロフとサチノフが喧嘩してる。細胞の内側から整理できるのは私しかいない。サチノフしかいない。どういうこと？インプラントの設定と解析は被験体の意識の中でのみ行うことができる。わかんない。通り見ては見たが。そしてこれで全部ですね。で、1個ずつしかこれ持っていけないみたいなんで聞いていきましょうか。
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
これ
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved.
ブレスナが死んでる。
Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
P3 って義手だったの？どっちが？左手？こっちが2個あったもんね。これを見たいな。よいしょ。これなんだい？バビーナ。バビーナって何？
Okay, play this one.
補定だっけ？それバンビーナ。
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
本当にそうなのかも怪しくなってきたぞ。
Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
裏切ろうとしてますよ、あなた。
Because before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording.
ああ、今は説明がないと。で、これだけあと。バビーナ。
Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories.
セルゲイ・ナチェフ
Major
少
Sergei
佐。
Nechayev.
ナチェフって俺だっけ？俺じゃないの？
Codename
あ、
Plutonium.
いやでもそうだ。セルゲイ・ナチェフっていう名前なんだ。コードネームがプルトニウ
The
ム。
first two operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be
安
repaired.
楽死処置。
The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased
偽りの記憶
Your
へ
wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
うわ
With Voskhod,
じゃあ
we
忘れ
can
てんの
send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the major
少
into
佐戦
combat
闘モード
mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private
やっぱりなんかし
paradise
てたのかサチノ
with
フ
the
は
push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also setting off?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him.
やっぱ直接聞くしかないのか。そんなことされたらもうなんかお前用済みだってならん？
What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov,
もうやつ呼ばわりして
we'll
る
have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive, and then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char-a-ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation?
嘘ついてたのか。
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First,
サチノフが殺したんだやっ
Sechenov
ぱり。
murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I
あ、でも意思はあっ
pretended
た
to
ん
be
だ。
the
人工知能の
chatting
ふりをしてた
artificial
んだ。
librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It
Yeah,
just
but-
makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna
Yeah,
keep
一方的に
everybody
なっ
under
ちゃうわけ。
control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people
Yappa
part of
polymer.
collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of
確
collective
かに
forever.
ポリマー注射打つみたいなの言って
Was
た
I
な
really
全国民にみたい
married?
な。
What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade
Ekaterina.
Major.
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent.
ねえ。
As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and
お、
martial
すげえ。
arts.
完璧超人だ。
Ballet and martial arts. Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died,
あの
her
バレリーナ、
consciousness
双
could
子の
not
バレ
be
リーナっ
saved,
て
but
俺の妻な
Sechenov
の？
uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his
うわ
bodyguard's matrices.
This is...
寝取られたということか。
Fuck me, this can't be a...
そんな
We've got a ride, Major. We can get out of here.
自由をなくして戦闘用ロボットにされたわけだ。
Can we go, Major?
もういいよ、行こう。
I need
時
a
間
bit
くれ
more
でした。
time
ごめん。ちょ
here.
っと待って。なんかある？もう一回だけ見ます。補助先のさ、いけなかった。もういいや。やはりサチの方が悪いやつなのかな。はい、いいです。行きましょ
Let's go.
う。でもボタン一つで俺殺人マシンになるんだったら、もうすぐなるんじゃない？
I'm really sorry you had to go
話し合う
through
なんて
all
無理じゃ
this.
ない？
Oh, shit.
危なくないこの上位が。
No, not now. Not here.
ああ。うわあ、マジか、ここがリンボってやつだろ、つまりは。こんな。
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy.
うわあ。真っ赤だよ。
From my father's library was nothing but of the knowledge I sought.
ん？
I've
何？
spent my entire life putting those fragments back together, juxtaposing each scientific fact. And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge.
何の話をしてるんですか？
That book is human greed and human evil. People have no time to dedicate themselves to science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. On this side, they're playing with the power of the masses. Science, shattered to pieces by the husks no one has ever read. None of the social systems that exist now allow humanity to fully evolve. They are all.
あ、変わった。
Get rid of money and let robots toil for us. Get rid of inequality and the lie of communism. Give people freedom of choice. Accelerate evolution. Share our knowledge with everyone and combine our minds into a single great collective.
つまりみんな科学に従事しろということか。全人類。
All the citizens of a unified nation. A great scientific union that encompasses the
余計なことを科学以外を考えずに。
is the hand of goodness, and it is ready to embrace all mankind.
何あいつ、なんか呼んでない俺を。
And open your eyes, my boy. You understand the weight of a mind deprived of knowledge better than anyone else.
うわー。平戸場は
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity.
やっぱジーナバーさんいたね。
Really back with us, Sonny. You took a real pounding, didn't you? You were pretty close to staying there for good.
なんでいつもこんなとこに
You tell me. How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage?
え
You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away,
死ん
you
じゃ
do
った
nothing
の
but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memory, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Anything'll do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be down, lady. Then Sechenov can turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
Fine, I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all.
そうだな。ここでぶち抜いたらますますラリさんに申し訳ない。
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
Chariton? You devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny
since this whole time?
Secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me down.
Sechenov must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Katinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die!
Jeez, get off my back already! Crispy critters. What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is.
何これ。サチノフ手は出せない。俺はもう降りる。ともかく武器を見せてくれないか。こんな好き勝手されたサチノフを許せねえ俺は。本当なのかわかんないけど。本当だろんだよもう。武器見せろ。何にしても俺ドンパチしたいな。理由とかどうでもいいし。ドンパチしてえわ俺。すまねえラリサ。俺がばらまいちまったってのは本当なのかやっぱり。ケーブルを使いチロメに降りる。はい、ということで今回ここまで。じゃあありがとうございました。